I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when the knocking started at 3 a.m., I did, and now the thing outside won't stop smiling at me.
Who the hell is knocking at this hour?
The knocking wasn't loud, it was soft, patient, like whoever or whatever was out there had all the time in the world.
Hello, anyone there?
The street was empty, except for the figure standing at the edge of my porch. Tall, too tall, its head tilted just a little too far to the left.
What the?
Then it smiled, a grin that split its face ear to ear. Too many teeth. Too sharp.
Get off my porch.
It didn't move, it just kept smiling. And then, in a voice that sounded like it was coming from everywhere at once.
You let me in.
No,
You opened the door, that's enough.
The air turned cold, the streetlights flickered, and then the thing took its first step forward.
Stay back.
But it didn't stop, it never stops.
You shouldn't have answered.
The door slammed shut behind me, the lock clicked from the inside.
What do you want?
You.
And then the lights went out.
But this isn't happening.
Oh, it is.
Something brushed against my shoulder. Cold, slick, like wet fingers.
Get away from me.
I stumbled backward, hitting the wall. The air smelled like rotting meat.
You're afraid. Good. Fear makes you taste better.
What are you?
Hungry.
A hand clamped around my wrist, bone thin, stronger than steel.
Let go.
She pulled me forward, my feet dragged across the floor like they weren't mine anymore.
You'll scream soon. They always do.
The front door creaked open. Moonlight spilled in, and for the first time, I saw her face, fully.
Oh God.
Her eyes were black pits, her mouth stretched too wide, and inside, nothing but darkness and teeth.
Say hello to forever.
And the door slammed shut again, and the screaming started.
Who else is here?
The others.
The floorboards groaned under footsteps. Too many. Moving in all directions.
What others?
The ones who opened their doors before you.
A door down the hallway creaked open. A shadow spilled out. Long, twisted limbs crawling on the ceiling.
Help us.
His voice was broken, like his throat had been torn open and stitched back together.
What did she do to you?
She stays.
The thing that used to be a man dropped from the ceiling, his neck snapped back, eyes rolling white.
You'll be just like him soon.
The wall started bleeding. Thick black sludge oozed from the cracks.
This isn't real.
It's real enough to kill you.
The sludge pooled at my feet. Something moved inside it. Fingers. Dozens of them.
Join us.
The fingers wrapped around my ankles, pulling, dragging me down. The last thing I saw before the darkness took me, her smile, wider than ever.
Welcome home. Shish. It's better if you don't fight.
Pressure everywhere, like the house itself was folding around me.
Hurts.
His voice faded, and the sludge thickened. My last breath bubbled up through the...
Now you stay too.
And somewhere, far away, a new knock echoed. Soft, patient. My wife hasn't blinked in 3 days, not once.
Babe, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be?
Her voice was calm, too calm. Her eyes were wide open, unblinking, fixed on me like a doll's glass stare.
You haven't blinked.
I don't need to.
The air in the room thickened. The clock on the wall stopped ticking.
What do you mean you don't need to?
Because I'm not her.
My blood turned to ice.
What?
Your real wife is still in the basement. I'm just wearing her skin.
And then she smiled. A smile too wide, too many teeth.
No, no, that's not.
You should run.
And I did.
This isn't happening. This isn't real.
The front door was locked. The deadbolt wouldn't turn.
You can't leave yet. We haven't finished our talk.
Her voice came from right behind me. I spun around.
What the hell are you?
I told you, I'm wearing her.
Her fingers twitched. Then, with a sickening pop, one of them bent backward. Then another. Her skin split at the seams, peeling away like old wallpaper.
Oh God.
You should see what's underneath.
The thing inside her skin pulsed, something black and glistening, pressing against the cracks.
No, 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 no.
Too late.
The lights flickered. Then everything went dark.
Please, just stop.
Stop, but I haven't shown you my real face yet.
A wet, ripping sound filled the room. The stench hit me first, rotting meat and something sour like spoiled milk.
Oh God, no.
Look at me.
The emergency lights flickered on, and I saw it. Where my wife's face had been was now a gaping hole of teeth and squirming black tendrils. It unhinged its jaw, stretching wider than any human mouth should.
She tasted so sweet.
I stumbled back, crashing into the wall. My fingers brushed something cold. The fireplace poker.
Stay the hell away from me.
Or what? You'll fight me?
It lunged.
Laughing, that tickled.
The thing's skin split further, revealing glistening muscle beneath. Except it wasn't muscle. It was moving. Writhing.
What the fuck are you?
Hungry.
The tendrils shot out faster than I could blink. One wrapped around my wrist. It burned like acid.
Hey, hush, let go.
But you haven't met the others yet.
The ceiling creaked. Then the attic door burst open. Dozens of pale, naked figures dropped down, each one with that same unblinking stare.
No, 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 no.
We've been waiting so long for you to notice us.
They spoke in unison, their mouths moving exactly the same way.
Now we can finally play.
The last thing I saw was their hands reaching for me, hundreds of fingers, all identical, all cold.
Stop, please.
Xing. It's better if you don't fight.
Their voices melted together, a chorus of whispers inside my skull. The last thing I felt was something sharp pressing against the back of my neck.
Don't worry, you'll look perfect when we're done.
And then, silence.
Babe, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be?
She hasn't blinked in 3 days.